Greetings collectors and welcome to today's retro game review. Today I have a rather frightening game to share with you. Frightening on so many levels. Today we take a look back at Bionic Granny for the Commodore 64. So, picture the scene. It's 1984. We've enjoyed the maze running of Pac-Man and the impending doom of Space Invaders. What's next? Well, how about a psychotic Bionic Granny? Yeah, this actually happened. 1984 saw Mastertronic release Bionic Granny for the Commodore 64. It's one of those games now very much buried in time and suppressed from the memories of those who saw it. I think it's best I start with the packaging on this one, specifically the synopsis. She lurks outside the school gates waiting to surprise any unsuspecting kids. When the hands of the clock reach 4 o'clock, her fun begins. Despite all the efforts of teachers and lollipop ladies, she sometimes manages to zap the kids with her laser-powered brolly. Better run for your life before she gets you too. So, there you have it. You take control of Granny at the bottom of the screen and have a limited left and right moveset. The school children will hobble their way to the bottom of the screen. Your task is to simply bump into them to zap them. It's all a bit creepy and bizarre at the same time. Your only real method of being stopped is the lollipop lady. I believe that these are called crossing guards in other countries. You've already heard the word brolly today though, so I'll be sticking with the British English. The lollipop lady is just brutal. She will fire her sign at you and occasionally charge at you. One hit from the stop sign and it's a lost life. Considering it's Granny that's meant to be the bionic one, this lollipop lady is virtually unstoppable. Perhaps they forgot to elaborate in the story that she's a lollipop lady sent from the future to stop Granny. Who knows? There's something about the packaging that's just a bit creepy. It's almost as if this is one of those cursed artifacts that you hear about. You know, the urban myths that go around about the haunted tape someone found in the attic. The inside text is very minimal, almost the least I've ever seen in game packaging. It's the front cover though that will really haunt your dreams. Look at the two children. The faces are just a copy and flip affair. Also, there's just something not on point about the girl's head. Her face only makes up about a third of the head. It's just a bit weird. Granny, well, she looks okay. Nothing particularly bionic or scary about her. And then you zoom out. Just look at the background image. This is nightmare fuel if ever I saw it. In truth, when you first play Bionic Granny, your game is likely to end before you even realise where your character is. It will take you several attempts just to get used to the on-screen madness. In terms of a collectible, Bionic Granny is a bit of a non-starter. It was very much a shovelware game back in 1984, and any collectability other than for completionists or Mastertronic collectors has faded away. In terms of a collecting price, it's virtually impossible to sell, as the postage cost is worth more than the game. Okay, so it's not exactly something from the Final Fantasy saga, but is it any good? I am ashamed to say, but I can actually see the merit of this game. It's incredibly simple, but it did keep me coming back for more to try and get to stage 3. Nothing really happens, the limited sprite set just move a bit quicker each time you level up. This leads to an impossible flaw where you can end up spawning below the stop sign for instant death. If the handful of graphics don't get you, the music certainly will. It's the same few bars over and over again. You'll end up finding yourself mentally affected by the off-key tune. It really does feel that this game should have an urban legend surrounding it. And with that, I dare you to play Bionic Granny. Until next time, don't have nightmares. Hello again, I hope you enjoyed today's show and thank you for the view. Remember, you can always comment, like, subscribe and find us on the social media sites below. Happy collecting!